What is going on, guys? Welcome to another live stream. We're going to talk more about Bitcoin today, and I do have some good news. You should all be making money right now because our trade calls are in profit. I'm going to open up the comments on the YouTube channel. I actually don't have two screens. I mean, I have a 72-inch TV that's hooked up to an HDMI cable, but the FireWire outputs for my Mac are actually broken, right? So I actually can't hook up any external monitors. So I always load up the comments for the live stream on my phone. So that's why I'm always looking down and around like this whenever we get started. But enough about me. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Oh man, it has been such a bullish week. Do you guys remember what our target was here on the 4-hour chart? Right, since we identified that because we have returned inside the 200 band and the 200 band was overexpanded, we would trade laterally as defined by the 200 band and we would revert to the 200 moving average. And you know what we've seen perfect rejection on today? Like on the nose? The 200 moving average. Strategy speaks for itself, my friends. So let's talk about how to re-enter in the near future. And I will need to look at 3D Wave PM to get a solid idea of how we're going to play this. Calculation timed out. Well, let's try this again. And I think we actually need to go, well, let's do the 1-hour chart because I want to take a look at the new expansion. The 15 chart may even be better for us. Okay? Hey, Pen, how you doing, brother? Welcome to the live stream. I'm going to be honest, I really don't like a cat with charts visual template here. I'm going to change it. Except he has so many color variations here. Jesus. It's almost not worth it for me. And I still need this to load in properly. Slugging through the settings of this monster. That would be fun. Oh, I guess I could show it off for you guys, right? This Bollinger Band Meow Mix actually circumvents a lot of like the trading view limitations for lower grade accounts. You know how you can only have like 3 indicators on a chart? Well, this one indicator lets you load 4 Bollinger Bands on your chart. Okay, so you can actually use the full suite of my indicators, and excuse me, a cat with charts indicators, right? You could use the full suite of indicators with a free trading view account. So think about this, guys. If you actually, I probably shouldn't say this, but if you want to like downgrade your trading view account and just buy these indicators, you can do that too. Penn says, all great harvesting mean reversion profit across the charts. Ha! Across the charts. That's funny. Okay, I'm actually want to take a look at this long over expanded period now instead of fucking around with these Bollinger Bands. Excuse my language. Okay, at the bare minimum, you're going to love this, guys. And I think I'm just going to load up a regular Bollinger Band because I don't have time for this right now. Because I would love to dive into the settings and immediately customize everything. I'm looking for a touch of simplicity at the moment. We need to load up the, let's just start with the 1.25 standard deviation because that's a given. Also, concerning the 1.25 standard deviation, usually just save this for my private lessons, but For the expansion and compression of a Gaussian distribution, the 1.25 standard deviation represents an empirical constant of the expansion or compression of the distribution. You're welcome. Okay. Looks like we need to look at the 370, right? That's what we loaded up last time. Right, because that's going to be our pivot for sustainable growth. My. If you guys want to enter a long on Bitcoin right now, like a hard long on Bitcoin, that is clean, my friends. Understand this. As long as we are above this pivot, we will have sustainable upward growth. And we are directly on top of the pivot. So you actually have an excellent profit ratio on this trade. Like if you... Let's turn this into a trading view idea, because this is just insane. Right? We want that a little bit higher. No, this is just insane. Let's do a 6-to-1 profit ratio. It's just going to be a static target. It doesn't mean much, but I really dislike static targets, but I need them if I'm making a trading view idea. Okay. Publish. Right, because 4,000, I guess, was our target for midterm mean inversion with the 200 moving average. So I guess we can keep that. Sustainable, trending, and great profit ratios for BTC. As shown, the mass of price has created a sustainable trend above the empirically, I'm going to spell this wrong, okay, relevant pivots, I guess singular pivot, right, of the longest overexpanded distribution. Okay, now we're going to do a long position category. Let's just do trend analysis, and then I guess I can like put volatility in there as well. And then we're going to do some meme tags, so this gets on the front page. Let's do BTC, USD, XBTC, USD, XBT, or let's do BTC, and then let's just do all the top tags. And yes, a cat with charts. I do have chart sharing off. Don't worry. Okay, time for the comments. Like, really, guys, you should be in a long position right now because this is just so clean. Hi, Dominic. Yeah, I'll get my opinion on XLM here in a bit. Then we'll do XRP. I think I'll do XRP first. Okay? Except I want to use a different chart layout. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Oh, no, this is something else. We can probably do a quick long position here on NZD USD. 1 second. Let's check the 3-minute chart. Yeah, over the 200 period. Oh, we'll set up some alerts on that later, but nothing yet. XRP BTC. That's pretty dumpy. Oof, 2%. Let's identify the long-term pivots for reversion, shall we? I guess the 1-hour chart will be best for that. My. I guess from a trend analysis standpoint, this is a good long entry. As soon as this 100 period CCI, or 14 period, excuse me, rolls up, that would be ideal. And all my indicators are timing out, so let's reload the chart. Come on. What a nuisance. Thanks for your patience. 3D wave came as a monster. In the meantime, Sven Diesel, 7 Diesel, hi Diesel, okay. He says, when will the full array of account with charts indicators be available? We are predicting by the weekend. Still loading. What a joke. Ah, there it is. Thank God I was about to refresh the page. Okay, gently speaking, let's just do the 400. Great. No, it's around 450. But since it's so high on the logarithmic scale, I actually need to get the precise measurement. 1 second. Oh, I should have drawn a secondary position on there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Did this just drop by 10%? I thought it was 35 just a moment ago. Got some more questions in there, guys. Market stop about did on Bitcoin. That's a good choice. You might be able to trade out for a short position here in the near future. God damn it. I need to go to the 1 hour. That's funny. Okay. Yeah. I really should update this and point out that if it goes below the stop loss, you should enter a short instead. Okay. If the band is re-entered. Oh, I can just edit the TradingView idea, can't I? If the band is re-entered, short to the 370 moving average. Excellent. There we go. Beautiful. 460. Let's do it. Change this to a 460 band, and let's see how it treats us. It really does imply that trending is just beginning. It also implies that we can retrace down to 93. And that would be a 3% drawdown. So I don't like betting against trending. I would not short this. However, really, I guess my best recommendation right now is going to be sell out of XRP and buy back in when your 14-period CCI rolls up, since it's quite possible we're going to trend down and bounce off of the pivot. But I'm in XRP for a longer haul. I'm actually just going to stay in the long position until we retest previous highs. I would not be surprised if something like this was beginning. Okay? I might take profit here. Hold on. Great question. What makes 3D Wave PM load up so long? Each individual window of Wave PM is 32 indicators. So if you ever try to load 32 indicators on a chart, you might understand why that would be a problem. I don't know, guys. This chart concerns me. Let's try 75. Expectations are aligned for growth. And get this, guys. Look at this previous time. Actually, you might like this. I'm going to find the exact value here. Let's do, looks like 130. So, guess what happens when I change this to a 130 band? Yeah, after this pump finishes, we retest the 130 band exactly, trend directly on top of the 130 band. Guess what happens when we re-enter the 130 band? We revert to the 130 mean before price can continue its upward trend, right? So expectations are still technically aligned for growth. However, a retest of the major pivots is most likely. All right, let's take a look at XLM. Nice. Yeah, this is very bullish. You can enter a long position on XLM. Go for it. Just do it. Have fun. Your target's going to be the 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart. Okay? And let's just create a trading idea. Well, your downside is going to need to be below the bottom edge of the 200 bands. Well, that's not the 200 band. What is this? Excuse me, the 130 moving average. Right? Since we're inside the 130, anticipate lateral trading as defined by the 130 and have a 130 target mean. Although, technically the longest overexpanded period is 200, so yeah, load up at 200 instead. That's fine. Tim Young says, Sharp, do you think the Fed hiking interest rates is causing this dump? I'm going to be honest, man. This is the only channel you're never going to hear about fundamental analysis. This market is based purely on speculation. One of my favorite quotes is, show me a chart and I will tell you the news. Okay? And at this current moment, whatever fundamental news come out has not affected the alignment of expectations for growth. I do need to bring up one really important thing. I'm looking at PPT and I want to call it. Okay? I'm going to pop down to the 15-minute chart, and I actually have not technically analyzed this yet. It was on my watch list. I had some alarms going off. Let's figure out how deep this will retrace. Set it belong. Nothing is better than retracement trading, if you do it correctly. It's the secret. Load 3D Wave PM. Oh, the NASDAQ composite. Yeah, I can do that for you, brother. Hi, Garrett. How you doing, brother? course. I have to go to the 1 hour. Wow, that loaded fast. I'm surprised. Okay, looks like we are looking for the 180 band. Let's do this. Uh-oh. How much you bet we're directly on top of the 180 band, folks? We're not. We still have a ways to retrace. Okay. Well, let's just set a price alert then. Or, you know what, we can actually just call this right now. Except we can have ourselves outside of the buy zone. So we're going to do it like that, okay? So we create the buy zone, we set up the stop loss and the take profit. Let's just do previous high, who cares? And make this red. Make this green. Beautiful. And then with this, okay, I got to do some typing. Let's make another trading view idea. Okay. Publish. PPT trade call. Buy-in. 3730 to 3778. Take profit. Let's do 4270 plus. That's funny. The plus key on my numpad is actually my voice activation. And stop loss 3690. Okay. Long position, we'll just keep this one private for now. And trend analysis. Publish. Okay, I'll drop that in the call section pretty soon. Don't worry about it, guys. Back to the comments. Euro AUD. Let's do it. Hey, the alignment of expectations. Yeah, that's right, Garrett, it is. If only Wave PM would load. I want to go get Chinese food so bad. So hungry. I should probably have background music because this loads times is ridiculous. My channel. Oh, guys, everyone who's watching this, like right now, please like this video. It really makes a difference for me. Actually, that's funny, I was right. It did just drop down. God damn it. Okay. Let's take a look at BCH in a second. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, please load. Oh, thank God. Currently, it's looking like the 80 period. Just eyeballing this, guys. This upward move here is not fully expanded yet. So I'm not even going to bother changing the Bollinger Band periods. Let's just wait this one out for now, okay? Let's see if you guys actually liked the video. This was a test. Oh my God, we just jumped up like 8 likes. 22 viewers and 15 likes. That's perfect. Actually, perfect would be 22 likes, so sorry, guys. Yeah, on this, I'm going to hold my hand And when I say hold my hand, I like a hand of cards, you know? I'm not going to show it yet. I'm waiting on this, right? Because this is the new alignment of upward growth. So, not fucking with it yet. Goofy. How big is this wick? 10%. Yeah, guys, it was a 10% candle. Okay. That's ridiculous. Let's get a few more questions in, and then I want to go eat. Frank, you want to send me some Chinese food from Boston? That'd be intense. I would like that. Nick liked the video twice. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't really have much right now. Other than PPC, which was on my watch list. I guess I could just kind of scroll through, see what's happening. And we can actually check all the major BitMEX ones, right? Let's do Ethereum, BTC, okay? Yeah, guys, there's the mean reversion as predicted. Clean, 4%. Let's actually figure out how high Ethereum's going to go, okay? Okay. Currently, we are going to look for 220. Oh shit, we just reverted to the 220 mean. Like on the nose. Are you ready for how insane this is going to be? You're about to lose your shit, guys. Tell me this is not the holy grail of technical analysis. From here to here. It bounced perfectly off the target. That's ridiculous. And guess how far it retraced? You're about to lose your shit. Okay? For a retracement, for a new long position, we're going to look down to the 40 moving average. Okay? Because if we let up this band as the 40, guess what's going to happen? As long as we're above this 40 band, look at what we found support. That wick touches perfectly down on the 40 band. Is that not insane? This perfectly goes up to the 220 moving average. And then it perfectly retraces down to the pivot point of the 40 band. I'm going to be a millionaire, guys. I have no doubt that I'm going to be a millionaire with this information. And I want to take you guys along for the ride. Because I have never seen something this accurate before. And I'm not cherry picking these examples. I just loaded this up. I haven't looked at this chart in at least a day. God damn. This is just... I'm at a loss for words, guys. This right here is the most powerful tool in trading available to retail investors. And I'm not tooting my own horn, guys. Like, these indicators will be available for you to use by the weekend. That's the plan. Or at least by the end of the weekend. I'm in awe. I am in awe. Okay, back to the comments. Am I still on TRX long? Yes, I am. Right? I am going to stay in my long positions as long as we are aligned for growth. Okay? And we can actually go to the 15-minute chart here to figure out where our pivot points are. Okay? Or rather, where we should take profit if this doesn't sustain. Oh, have traditional U.S. markets cross the mean reversion pivots? Let's check that. That sounds really fun. As soon as this loads. I want to go back to Chinatown. Chinatown's amazing, guys. I got this really nice leather page boy hat from Chinatown when I was like 12 years old, and I miss it. It was so cute. Okay, we're gonna have to do the 1 hour. And so just a quick update on the tiers of these indicators. The light version is going to be $15. So the light version of Wave PM, Bollinger Band Meow Mix, and the light version of 3D Wave PM. Then $25 is going to be the deluxe version with editable moving averages, all that jazz. And finally, the experimental and premium version is going to be all the newest indicators that we release. And this bad boy right here with the full spectrometer of Wave PM. This is still not loaded. Jesus. And if that's too rich for your blood, well, just cancel your TradingView subscription because all these can be used on a free account. How's that for a deal? Any chance GBP, New Zealand dollar? Yeah, I'll look into that. Although I would like, oh, I totally forgot about TRX here. It's been loading for so long. Ooh, okay. Yeah, the 220 is going to be a pivot. And I already have the 220 loaded. Okay, nice. Yeah, so this is going to be the same as XRP. Probably expect retracement to the 50, 60, 40 moving average. I would say the 50 moving average at the moment, okay? So we're probably going to retrace down to 415 sats. Maybe about 420 to 415 is going to be your buy zone for sustaining a long position. And your stop loss is going to be below the bottom edge, or I'm sorry, the top edge of the 220 band. Okay? That's your long position for TRX at this time. All right, but Jason M., have the traditional U.S. markets crossed the mean reversion pivots? Great question. Let's go ahead and check it out. Let's do the Dow Jones Industrial Average first. From a standpoint of sustainable trending, yes, this is a new downtrend, and it's very bearish. However, for actual pivots of mean reversion, let's take a look at it. As soon as 3D Wave PM loads up, we can get a good example of this. And I might actually start on the weekly chart. Let's actually do the 3-day chart. Just so we have a little bit of compression, but not too much of a loss of resolution. Okay, just by eyeballing this, like immediately, on the 3-day chart, with a 220, I'm going to guess it's around 200. Let's check it out. Okay. Yeah. Right now, your target should be around the 200, or the 200 moving average on the 3-day chart. I know that's specific, but... And then from that location, we should bounce. Okay. So let's do 200. Yeah. I actually wouldn't expect this to dip much lower for the short period. I would expect run down to this value here for a run up to 2.6 and then further rejection if it is intending to go for a long-term crash pattern. Okay. And then I'll do the NASDAQ composite as well. And I do need to clarify, we won't always necessarily bounce off of the moving averages we revert to. It can quite often just plunge straight through to the bottom edge of the band. Yeah, this one's around 180. So I'm not even going to bother changing this, but yeah, this actually plunged through its target. I would expect further downward movement moment. It's really windy outside. Look at the comments one last time, then we'll be done for the day. I am hungry. Okay, any chance GBP NZD? Okay, let's check it. Any chance it may rise further? Well, let's check it out. Let's go to the daily. I mean, yeah, I'd expect it to rise at least to 50. Make sure you like and subscribe this video, guys. I hope this was all helpful. Nice, pivots to 200. That's very convenient. Yeah, I would expect reversion up to here before further rejection. Okay? That's going to be my prediction. Very clean chart, my friends. All right, folks, this has been fun. Thank you for tuning into the live stream. I need to go eat. Beautiful, my friends. Talk to y'all later.